Anyway, why does that look so high up, man? What the? All right, you need to kind of go over that way a little bit, maybe. Still see all my shit in the floor. What the fuck are you stuck on, you dildo? Yeah, I really need to clean that shit up. It's just a bunch of shit in the floor. Anyway, hi. Sorry, yeah, just a bunch of random shit in the fucking chair. Anyway, so here's my plan. I'm going to finish a bunch of this up because I have some that I haven't finished up. Well, this one here I've been working on, so it doesn't really count. But, now shit, let me boop. Hold that. Paper towels. You're gonna hear my dog whine like a giant wiener, baby, because she's still convinced there's a mouse in the fucking wall. There's not. All right, so my dog ate a couple of mice the other night, right? And ever since then, she's gotten mouse crazy. Not like the mouse rabies, but she's just gotten like, oh my god, I need to eat more mice. I said, loving the snow, huh? Fuck that. And this snow shit's garbage, bro. And I've been encouraging people, by the way, to like everybody's talking about this Thunder game, you know, like Oklahoma Thunder, and you know how everybody got pretty much told to for anybody that watches this, it's not from our state. Everybody here is obsessed with this I think it's basketball game where the team is the Oklahoma Thunder or whatever, right? And hey, and so Oklahoma Thunder, and whenever they play, they pretty much don't give a fuck about anything else. Well, what ended up happening was they had like this big game yesterday, and they said, "Hey, everybody in the state, shut off your power and freeze to death so we can use the power for the big stadium that they're going to do this in." The fuck is that shit about? Yeah, so good times. And a lot of people took, of course, to Facebook to bitch and complain. And I've been telling everybody, fuck that, go to the news stations, call the news stations, demand that they make it a news report that basically we're being strong arms to shut off our utilities so they can warm up a basketball game. You know, if we're all dead at home, who's going to watch their fucking games? I'm also pretty sure that, like, I don't know, call me crazy, but the mayor and, all the important people and important places like that probably don't have to worry about this either. Call me crazy, but it doesn't really seem like a problem they're going to have to deal with. So I really encourage people that they need to actually do something other than bitch on Facebook. So no, I'm not in loving the snow. Now, really quick on this, somebody splattered a little bit of mud right here, and that pisses me off. So I just washed that off. Now, the only thing I'm doing on this one to fix it is painting red over it, because it's supposed to be a red background. I never finished it. Call me lazy, because I am. And so we're going to finish that one up. And then I got to finish that up. And I, of course, got to finish this one up. And then I got a couple others. I just thought I'd finish some up. Fuck it. And I figure, people having power outages and old people probably freezing to death and everybody, fuck it. Figured I'll just, sit here and do a live thing of where I just finish some things up. I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. But let me move everything kind of out of the way. I might finish up my Saw Your Flower. Actually, no, you didn't. That thing is garbage. I tried twice and failed twice. Oh, yeah. Did you see the picture I posted, though, on my page? That might be the one you're talking about. And that was the one that I ended up liking. The two I tried failed miserably. But then because I don't know how to do watercolors. Terrible at it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to just do the way I do things and try to do it the way I do it. Did not work. Obviously, it did not work. And let me just turn that one around so I have a little bit broader space. Obviously didn't work. But by the time it was all said and done, I did like the one that ended up coming out. The one that I posted. Looked pretty good. And I was very satisfied with that one. So yeah, that one was fine. Now, what sucks about the red thing is I need the red on there to cover up this mistake and that fuck up. But these blobs right here are phenomenal. I love the fucking staining, nasty blip blaps that came off of it. And I don't want to lose those. But I'm going to have to. But that'll finish this one up. And that'll be nice. Although it'll need 2 layers at least of red because this black, it don't just cover up with a simple layer of red. So I'll layer this one with red and then I'll move on to another one and finish them all up. Yeah. But I mean, was the flower all right? Because I realized, you know, you can't do watercolor vertically. Yes, vertically, up and down, because the water drips down, which I love that look. But watercolor, I realized, because ironically, I on my Instagram or something, I saw this Japanese dude that did, I didn't know he was doing watercolor. I just saw like this painting that he had done. It was like a still painting picture, and it looked like a realistic picture. And I was like, holy fuck. Like that picture that dude took was really good. And then I clicked on it, and it was like a video, and it showed me watercolor. And I was all, shut the fuck up. And the way he did it was he just took water and like splashed water on it, and then took paint and was like, blue, blue, blue. And then it like kind of faded out into the water. And I was all, is that how you fucking do that? It's like, what? I was like, son of a bitch. I had no fucking idea. I failed like 2nd grade. And so then that's how I tried that, and the flower came out pretty good. Because I don't know how to watercolor. And but it came out looking really good that way. So I was like, yeah, okay, I can do this. And I tried that, and it looked good. And I totally followed that dude because his work's phenomenal. I mean, he doesn't do like crazy evil weirdo shit. He does like portraits and shit, and man, he's good. I was thoroughly impressed. And but because of that one moment, I realized I had no fucking clue what I was doing. And, you know, honestly, I'd probably become really good if I just actually gave forth effort to learn anything and paid attention to, you know, techniques and methods and shit. But I don't. So I'm kind of stuck in this forever land of whatever bullshit that I do. And, but lacking knowledge also gives me kind of a particular sloppy style, which, you know, I can equivalate to a style and get away with it and say, oh, no, that's my style. When really it's just lack of knowledge. So see? Yeah. In other words, I just suck. But I can say it's a style, and people can't argue that because art is subjective, bitch. What up? I can say all kinds of stupid shit like that, and people can't argue it. They just have to agree and go, oh, yeah, that's his style. Not that he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Now I'm going to do 2 layers of red. One's going to go out and across, and then the other is going to counterbalance that with an up and down to help fill in any of the loose patches. So that will cover that bullshit. But I like revisiting these pieces just to finish them off too, because I need to get them done so I can get pictures taken of them and get them on my Etsy for the prints and all that kind of shit too, and get them sold and get them out there. Eventually, I'm going to do another gallery showing. If I can get anybody in Oklahoma to be like, oh, yeah, you're that guy who's pretty much banned everywhere in this state because you're a fucking weirdo and your work's supposedly super scary and horrifying. Fucking idiots. Oh, it's so scary and horrifying. Like, bro, shut up. There's absolutely nothing freakish, horrifying, and scary about my work. It's just what I do, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not a true artist. I guess nearly banned on Facebook. And yeah, I almost, what the, huh? Weird. I just said, and frozen time over there. Yeah, no, I nearly got banned because I said women are cray-cray. It was a joke. A buddy of mine, she left a post on her Facebook that said, there's no good men out there, basically. I mean, that's the short story of it. And I responded, or she said, okay. She said, are there no good men left out there to treat women right? You know, and I said, no, because y'all crazy, you know? And then I said, you know, basically that men and women, both sides are broken people that just keep breaking other people. So even the good ones get caught up in these bad relationships with bad people who are already broken and jaded, and then they become broken and jaded, and the cycle continues. So the bad part is good people fall victim to bad relationships, and then it just keeps going. And Facebook's like, hate speech. The fuck? Hate speech? My assumption is that it was not an algorithm, because somebody suggested that it was an algorithm that got me. I don't think so. I think somebody reported it. Some probably feminazi. Oh, I said feminazi. That I'm probably going to get reported again. Shut the fuck up. Because nobody wants to have an opinion these days that challenges their own. And when you say stuff like, oh, women are cray-cray, angry feminists tend to be like, no, men are the fucking problem. And men like that, with that attitude, that's the problem. Because they don't take women seriously. Rah, 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 rah. And I have met those a few times. So trust me, I know what I'm talking about. When you make a joke, it's not a joke. And they get very angry with you. And they let you know that you're the problem because you've got a penis. Look, bitch, somebody fucking hurt you. Cue my wife, right? My wife is an angry feminist. And, but here's the problem, man. Bitch, somebody hurt you. We get it. Bitch, somebody hurt me. Fuck. You know, that shit happens. We are crazy. But usually we are made that way. Vicious cycle. That's what I'm saying. Rush Limbaugh. That is who you were. Kidding. But no, yeah, Shelby, that's exactly the thing. That's what I'm saying. Men break women. Women break men. And when you get into the bisexuality or the gay sexuality or any of that stuff there, then it's women break women, men break men. Yeah. I'm stating on the more common mass. Oh my God, I stopped again. Weird. I'm doing this weird glitchy thing over there. Oh, it's because my program's rendering the video file for Shadow Axe. Anyway, it's finalizing a music video. But anyway, no. The point I'm making is in a relationship, we break each other frequently, and it's hard to find a good, wholesome person that matches you well enough that they don't fuck you up and corrupt you and hurt you and basically leave you fucking destroyed. It sucks. And it goes both ways. It's not just men are the bad guys. Women are the bad guys too. Okay? Women are just as evil. Women are just as hurtful. Women are just as mean, cruel, and vindictive. And that's fact. You know, I know everybody's like, oh, but women don't sit around and talk about men like they do about bullshit. Women sit around and talk about men just like men sit around and talk about women. Tell me I'm wrong. In fact, you can't tell me I'm wrong. You want to know why? Because when I used to cross-dress back in the day, I was part of the women's secret club. Yeah, I was. Oh, I got invited into the bathroom conversations. Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yeah, I was part of the sleepover slumber parties. Oh, yeah, I got to do all the pretty nails. Oh, yes, I did. Pillow fights didn't happen. But, you know, I traded jewelry. I did all the stupid shit. Yeah, fuck yeah. And they chatted up and gossiped about whose penises were bigger and who couldn't last very long. And it was really fucking gross and shit I didn't want to fucking know about a bunch of dudes that were in our school and shit like that at the time. And I'm like, this is the part I didn't want, but okay. Women do that shit too. Sorry. Don't fucking lie to us, because don't try to make you women sound wholesome, because you're not. You're just the same as guys are. It's easier to blame men because men are pigs. And societally speaking, it's acceptable for men to be pigs. Because that's how we're seen. And it's okay because it's men. But that's kind of a shitty way to look at it. Because women are assholes too. And I got in trouble for saying that. You talk about their other dicks. That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to. I'm going to run for mayor in Monterey. I can't say words. Tennessee. You should be my vice mayor. We can both be mayor. Dude, I'll run. Actually, I was in all seriousness going to run for mayor position here in Oklahoma at one point. So I would have to get up, and I had a guy who offered to pay the fee, because you have to pay like $200 to run. They got to make their money, for my campaigning fee to get started. And no shit, it was the same time that Joe Exotic was going to run for that shit. And I had no idea who the fuck this Joe Exotic guy was or anything. And nobody else did either, by the way, at that point. This is before the Tiger King and all that garbage became famous. But I did not, although I really wanted to. Let's just say other people in my life thought it was a bad idea. Wife, because she thought I'd get assassinated. You need to post your contact information for people who want to buy your artwork. Actually, I've got it. I've got an Etsy. I need to post it more frequently, but I have an Etsy that I sell a lot of shit on. Actually, I have an order that's 2 days fucking overdue because of, I couldn't get out of my driveway. So, and hey, Annette, it's been a long time. How are you doing these days? Even though you just live, like over that way. But, oh, you live right around the corner from me now. I don't know if you know exactly where I live. You don't live right around the corner. You live a few blocks and like half a mile. Anyway, but yeah, I did think about running for mayor of Oklahoma, and thought it would have been awesome. But my wife was like, you're going to get assassinated because you think it's a fucking joke and they're going to fucking take you out. I'm all, and I'll become like fucking the rock star of the fucking Oklahoma political system then. Fuck that shit. Like, then everybody will know my name. They can't get rid of me that easy. But she wouldn't let me. And then Joe Exotic gets in there and everybody's like, oh my God, Joe Exotic. I'm all, that motherfucker, it would have been like a goddamn carnival if me and him would have been battling for fucking, some top position politically. It would have been amazing. But you can get online and make the post office come pick it up if you can print the shipping label. Shut the fuck up. Can you really do that? But then how do you pay it? All right, listen, I'm old school. I go to the post office with my big old box. That's not a reference to my package. That's a reference to the actual package. And I go, hey, here's my package. Weigh that. Again, not a reference to my pee-pee. And they go, okay. And I actually have my own lady, my own post office lady. That's awesome as fuck. And me and her get along splendiferously. And yeah, that's it. I don't do the online shit for much of anything. I don't like it. I don't like it, Sam. I don't like it in a boat. Your guy works for the post office. Does he? The Cushing post office? Does he like drive around in little trucks and deliver the mail? Or does he do the mail in the actual post office? Not that that really matters, because I only deal with my post office lady in the post office. You know what? Why am I making this red? I should have made this like blue or something. How fucking cliche is this red? God fucking damn it. Right? Like, seriously? Red. So cliche. Oh, it's a scary monster. Oh, it's red. Not too late to make it blue. Yeah, it is. It's literally red. It is too late to make it blue. You don't know how color works, do you? No. Actually, if I... See, the bad part is if I put blue over it now, it'll be purple. I mean, which could be pretty. I like purple. It's a pretty color, too, depending on the purple. It has to be a nice purple. But the red's decent. I don't mind it. I actually wanted it red originally because I love red, blue, I love red, black, white combinations. And originally when this one started getting going, I had no fucking idea what colors was going to go into it. I was just like, let's just see what happens with the magic marker technique that I use. Dark maroon. Right. My maroons are not maroon. I used to have like this pimp jacket, I called it, and it was like a velvet maroon. It was amazing. It looked like a car seat made into like a jacket. It was stupid. I always called it my pimp coat, and it was terrible. It was a terrible coat. And what's funnier than that was I actually had a car at one point that had the exact same interior fabric for the seats. So when I'd wear it together, it was basically like Velcro, and it just stuck me to it. It was terrible. I hated it. But it was good times. Good times. But yeah, damn it. I kind of fucked that part up. That's okay. I'll cover it up later. Yeah, I might try to make it bluish, but I highly doubt it. Only because I don't want the colors to mix now. I should have really put some forethought into this, but I didn't. So too late. Commit to your fucking mistakes and make them so fucking mistaked that they're not mistakes no more. That's how you have to do this shit. You know, my buddy Erica doesn't call me Rob Boss for nothing. I don't make happy little fucking accidents. I make pissed off big fucking mistakes until they're fucking so fucked up that they're not mistakes anymore. We have to go full fucking circle with this shit. Like, oh, I fucked that up. I shouldn't have fucked that up. Well, fuck that shit. And then you keep fucking that shit until it's not fucked shit no more. And it's something like a fucking, I don't know, a cake. You fuck it so hard it becomes the cake. Because that's how that works. In my world, it is. That's how cakes are made. By fucking shit really hard. Don't eat my cake ever. That's just a general rule around this house. Never eat cake that I make. Yeah. My cakes aren't the best. But anyway. Now, the only problem with doing it like this is that the background will be super sharp in contrast to the piece itself. Because, you know, that line going around it will be super crisp. right? Paint a fly on her head. However, God planned it to be spelled crap. Why would there be a fly on her head? Now, I know, Sandy, you weren't around for the original, pretty much finishing a bunch of pieces that were unfinished. No, a demon today. And no, actually, you know what? You weren't here either when I started this one. This was my own technique that I've developed with magic marker. So this whole thing's done in magic marker, by the way, except the red paint. So the entire thing here is magic marker, in case you didn't know. And you probably didn't. And man, that's not, it never fucking focuses. Thank you. But it's the way I do it with magic marker that changes how this is done. And this is, I do a couple of these now and again to show people my technique. But it's something I discovered all on my own. And again, as I like to point out, I'm sure that it's only a matter of time before some big fancy fucking artist on YouTube goes, oh, that's pretty fucking smart. And then they, you know, release their own video, you know, 5 years from now, doing the same thing, and then everybody goes back and sees my video and goes, oh, you stole that from that guy 5 years ago. And I'll be all, you're retarded, you know that, right? Like, literally, I invented that like 10 years ago, and then shut the fuck up. So it's only destined to happen. But until then, here's what I do. I create it in magic marker. I do the outlines, I do everything else like that. Now, granted, this titty outline shouldn't have been done in black. I should have done it in something a little bit less strong of a color. A lighter tan would have been perfect, because I have a multiple, like big multicolor, you know, like 250 color fucking markers. Actually, it's only like 25, but it has a bunch of different ones, different shades of brown, like 3 different shades of brown, 3 different shades of green. You know, one of those, the cool packs. Anyway, so you do the colors, and you kind of get a basic idea of what you want sketched out and drawn out. And then when you're done, you know, and you highlight the areas you don't like. This whole thing isn't, it's actually white. The more fleshy tone stuff is white. It's not even a color. I did go around it with a light tan and some other colorations a little bit here and there. Then what you do is you take alcohol in a bottle and you spray it. Oh, right? Yeah, 250 colors, and I picked black. Of course, dude. I'm like, you know what? I only need one of these. But the I take it in and spray it with alcohol, and the whole thing kind of just bleh, and it starts draining the colors and blending the colors and blurring the colors and making it a big fucking mess. You don't know what you're gonna get sometimes. Like the pink around the gum line turned into a weird fucking purple that fucked up. So it really is like a hard purple right here compared to what it should have been. That same hard purple's down here and a little bit in here and down in these gums and stuff. So terrible idea. And like some of the stuff for the hair turned yellow, some of the in the brown, you know, and I did add a little yellow here and there to kind of amplify that at some points. And it turns out neat, you know. That's scary. It didn't bleed. It does bleed. No, that's what I'm saying. It when you hit it with the alcohol, it takes that magic marker and just nastifies it and makes it bleed. And then it saturates it and does this weird, it starts pulling the color out, and it does that effect. And like here, I'll show you the effect much better. It gives it a weird kind of, well, damn it, focus. Focus. It gives it a weird coloring, like it almost does a watercolor effect to it itself, you know? Kind of like a blurry, weird, it feels like all this down here was like black, you know? Yeah, like a miniature wash, exactly like that, dude. But like all this down here was black, and it really pulled it all out, and it gave it this its own kind of look. And actually what happened was one day I was pissed off. I did a magic marker of a face thing, and I was really fucking mad at it because it wasn't looking good at all. And I was just like, you know, basically like, fine, fuck you. You want to be a piece of fucking shit? Then fucking die. And when I hit it with that, the type of paper I used, because I used actual, it was kind of this thick, rough paper, not a canvas. So it's different on the canvas versus paper. And actually, I think I should have used a paper for this. But, when I did that, love it, gives it depth. Thank you. Actually, the paper version, hold on, do I have it up here or no, I don't. But I was hoping I had it up there hanging. But it's a different one up there. But when I hit it on that paper, the paper like soaked it up, but then some of it didn't soak up. So it gave it like this weird blurry 3D effect, and the face became just this creepy, perfect. I mean, but it became so much more that I was like, oh, I just discovered something amazing. And then I've used it since for other pieces just to kind of give it a weird look. And it's kind of neat. It gives it like a weird blurry effect. And I'm going to start using, like on this one, I did take Q-tips and I dipped them in alcohol also to kind of try to blur it a little bit and blend it. Kind of worked, kind of didn't work. I'm still working on the method. I'm still working on the technique. I'm pioneering something here, all right? Something that I'll never be remembered for. I'm not going to go get it. I'm not worried about going up there and getting it. But when I do go get it, I'll get yours too. But yeah, it'll be, I will pioneer this the rest of the way and figure it all out. And then I'll be like, yeah, check out what I did. Look at me. Look what I can do. It'll be like that. It'll be mainly. Or it'll be garbage, one of the two. I can't decide yet, but anyway, today's point of everything I'm doing today is just finishing some paintings that I never didn't finish yet. So I'm just like, you know what? I just need to put a couple of red layers on this. I'm good. Let it dry itself. I absolutely just, because alcohol dries faster than water. So I just let it dry. And what's interesting is this was all super dark. Like this whole bottom part, I mean, I didn't think he was going to be able to see it. I thought the whole thing was ruined. About 3 days later, it was this color. Like the skin tone was there and all that stuff that was not even colored in, you know? That's something that the black ink, some coloration in the black ink just soaked in and did it. So I was like, huh, pleasant surprise. I can deal with those. I can deal with those very well, as a matter of fact. So I wasn't mad at all about that. But nope, I don't let it, I don't blot it dry or nothing like that. I mean, I imagine blotting it dry would give it a cool effect if you were going for something like that. You know, it could probably do its own special cool effects, depending. So I may give that a shot and see what that, why not? You know, let's see what happens. Art is all about experimentation, you know. Expression and experimentation. That is what we are here to do. You know? So, fuck it. Why not? Let's just see what happens. You know what? I need a smaller brush for this. This shit's starting to get to me up here at this tiny, these little bitty spots, and I need to make god dang sure I don't fuck it up. Because I'm real good at doing two things. Fucking shit up. That's it, really. Just one thing. Just one thing. Really good at fucking shit up. I was hoping I'd come up with something sarcastic by the time I got done with saying that, but no, I didn't. I totally, see, I fucked that up. Are you going to do details on the background or just solid red? Just solid red. I had no intentions of doing a background to it. I was literally just kind of experimenting with this. The day I did this, I kind of was like, I don't know what to do today, guys. You tell me. And we were bullshitting about weird facts, and somebody brought up, for contrast, kind of, but somebody brought up the facts of anglerfish, deep sea anglerfish, and how the female, when it mates, will suck the male completely out of existence, in case you didn't know. And I was like, well, you know what? I came up with an idea just now. Yeah. So I made, you know, an anglerfish monster lady, basically. And there we go. So, because anglerfish females will take a male and mate with it by absorbing it until all of its organs and its literal existence becomes hers. They don't share a body. Like, she just absorbs the male. That's how she gets the semen and has babies. And she does this over and over again with as many males as she wants. So deep sea angler fish, you know, the ones with the bloop thing, they have these weird knots on them, and the knots are basically the wart that sticks out there is the male that is what's left of them, is just a bump. So I thought it was kind of a neat concept, and ironically, I was like, man, I'm going to go ahead and put a chick, you know, deep angler fish chick up there. And that's what I'm going to do. However, I kind of didn't know what to put for her head. So I put a ring, which I guess, you know, the whole marriage thing, you get sucked into it. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's bullshit. It doesn't really seem promising to a man. That'd be more like what you'd see a male angler fish be given a, like, an extra vagina or something, you know? Then the guys would be like, oh. I'd be like, Jesus, dude, calm the fuck down. You know, get a hold of yourself, you fucking ding dong. Whoop, 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 whoop. But I figured I'd take tonight out of just painting any one thing. And I'd do my backgrounds and, you know, all that kind of jibber jab. And see what happens. And I'll go ahead and do another one of these here real soon, actually. Style-wise and technique-wise. So Shelby, if you want to see how I did this, like that style, which is weird is, like, I didn't know how it would work. So it's kind of got a weird, you know, dark, light, dark look to it. And if I really wanted to, I could go back over it with some, you know, basic black, really watered down, another wash, because that's what I do a lot. And I could, you know, shadow out this stuff a little bit more. I'd shadow this part in, you know, give it a little bit more depth there. But I don't know if I want to do that with actual paint or not, so much as just leave it the way it is because of the marker effect. But I might do that. I don't know. You know, in the end, it's really what's best for the image. Technically, in the end, it's what's best for your soul, but this one was made for fun. This one wasn't really anything that was an in-depth, you know, look at my life or my soul or, ooh, you know. A lot of times it bugs me, a lot of times it bugs people when I don't paint the background first. Now, again, this could not be painted background first, or it wouldn't have worked because of the magic marker method, you know, so it wouldn't have worked. If anglerfish were the rulers of planet fish porn hub, Tyrus would say, "Mom absorbs son." Nice, nice. You know, I've got a weird feeling there, man, that there's like a whole kind of, I like to pop in and go Kong best. But, you know, speaking like a Neanderthal, sir, doesn't help your case. All right. It doesn't prove King Kong's the best. King Kong is a walking hairy dildo. And we all know that he is. Okay. We all know it's going to happen. All right. King Kong or Godzilla, neither one are going to fucking win. They're going to team up in the end and be happily ever after the end. Whoop diddly doo, a ding dongs too. Because that's why Mechagodzilla is there. They already spoiled it. We already know. So there's no sense in arguing, sir. And you think King Kong sucks too. You just say that because you think it's funny and it gets under my skin. We're busy talking about anglerfish. All right? Again. So, sir, get with the program. Get with the pierogies, sir. And you know what? You know what? We were playing Dead by Daylight the other night, and you weren't even on, bro. Believe that or not, we were actually playing Dead by Daylight and you weren't even on. What was up with that? It's weird. Not having you on. Whoop. All right. But ironically, Godzilla would melt his face. He will. But you know, again, they're gonna join forces. But we just had this whole big conversation the other night and Wes wasn't even in it. So too bad he missed it. It's not my fault. He can't expect to show up and have us talk about it every night. But ironically, I actually have a series Mecha Kong may show up to. But that one might be the surprise. And I don't think so. I think that at the very end, Angler Kong. Now you're with the program, sir. Good job. But I think what's going to happen is, or shut up. Listen. What was I saying? God damn it. You made me fucking forget. Oh, ironically, though, we're talking about the anglerfish rulers of the Pornhub world. I actually have a series that I was working on of animal-human hybrids, all naked. And I loved it. It looks great. It's very graphic, very gratuitous. No sex involved, just animal-human hybrids that are, you know. And what up, man? But they are very explicit in, you know, being naked animal-human hybrids. And I actually have one of them that I've posted that has like it's a weird, they're all one being, but there's like 3 of them, and one of them, like their skulls and stuff like that. But I do have more fleshed versions, if you will. But I can't really work on them because, you know, kids. So because I have kids, I don't really want to get that graphic with it around them and be like, oh, no, kids, they're just animals. It's all right. And just be like, that's weird. Though my kids are exposed to some things and they understand basic human anatomy and such, you know, it's not like it needs to be that goddamn graphically in their face about shit. Like, Jesus, you know, like, you know, titties. They know what titties are. I mean, they're all girls, so they're not going to be like, oh, okay, you know, what the hell is that, you know? But I don't want them to be like, the hell are you doing with that thing? Jesus Christ, you know? But are the newer Godzillas worth a crap? I haven't watched an American studio one since the Matthew Broderick fiasco. Okay, bro, listen to me. The 2014 one, skip it. 12 minutes of on-screen action. The rest, bullshit. Now the last one, the King of the Monsters, right? Bro, watch the fuck out of it. Fucking Jesus, it's amazing. It's everything you want out of a Godzilla movie. Like, yeah, it's great. If you've ever been a fan, watch the fuck out of that one. They did a good job. The 2014 one, boring. It's boring. Every single time they go to have a Godzilla scene, okay, guys, looks like we are going to talk about Godzilla. Fuck you. Every time they go to a Godzilla scene, though, they cut to one. You think they're going to have an action scene. It literally cuts away to something else. So all of a sudden, the Muto is like, coming at Godzilla, and Godzilla's like, and right when they're about to hit, boop, it cuts away to a little fucking kid playing monsters on TV. And you see a TV in the background with like the news reporter guy going, oh, there's giant monsters and there's battling and shit. And oh my God, look at this footage. But you can't fucking see it, you know? And it's just like, but the sequel to that, the King of the Monsters, oh my God, great. Great. They did a great job. Rodan's fucking phenomenal, although I think Rodan got the shit into the stick on that one because Rodan could have been way better, but still Rodan was cool as fuck. And King Ghidorah, or Ghidorah, depending on how you want to say it, was cool as fuck. They did a great job with him. So, oh no, they did a good job with that, dude. Did somebody say Baby Godzilla? Yeah, fuck you too. And look, Baby Godzilla's fine. Not Minya and the other one, those are fucking retarded. But the one that was really cute was cool, and then the one from Godzilla vs. Destroyer was fine. Well, that was like a teenage Godzilla. And what was the one Mystery Science Theory? Godzilla 2000, probably, yes. That was the one that I had, and that was the new era, and that one was amazing too. That Godzilla was great. If you get on tonight, just give me a holler. I might get on tonight, see more. I can't see more because I don't want to chance it. But yeah, Godzilla 2000 was cool as fuck. They did a great job bringing Godzilla back to Toho Productions, back to where, you know, it was born. Now, as far as if you've not seen Shin Godzilla, don't watch it. It's trash. Shin Godzilla was another Japanese production, another Toho production. But the problem with it is, and I actually have a review on my YouTube that talks about it heavily, they brought on 2 directors for it that had both previously directed other films, other giant monster film franchises. Can't say it. You didn't like Shin Godzilla? Fuck no. Shin Godzilla is Evangelina Jolie. That's all I keep saying because that was a joke I made. Is the giant robot thing from Japan. Anyway, a giant robot thing. And the other guy directed some shorts that did this laser beam stuff from it was a short film called like Giant Gods Japan Attack or something like that, right? And anyway, what the Shin Godzilla ended up being, and this is what's weird, I knew something was wrong when I watched it. And it didn't set right with me. So I watched it and I watched it and I kept thinking, this isn't right. Something's not fucking right. So I did 2 reviews on Shin Godzilla for this exact reason. And I figured it all out. I went back and I looked at a bunch of shit. Their original designs for Godzilla, he turns into a fucking person. Yeah, he turns into a goddamn person. I shit you not. A humanoid angel is what he turns into. Yep. Dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. And at the very end, his tail is mutating into these humanoid things. That's his final form, is a humanoid angel. Now, the thing about it is the 2 directors, what they did was they took their previous work, my God. It's one of the biggest fucking Japanime animes ever fucking made. It's a big robot suits and the people drive them and stuff and they have to battle things. So like every Japanese fucking cartoon ever made. Anyway, but what happened was the 2 directors basically took all their old intellectual properties, put them together, and then wrapped it up in a Godzilla. Yeah, it was going to be Godzilla Angel, basically. But they wrapped it up in a Godzilla costume for Halloween and said, there's Shin Godzilla. What do you guys think? And everybody went, oh, it's the most innovative new Godzilla I've ever seen. Bullshit. Look on my fucking channel. Look for Godzilla or Shin Godzilla Part 2. And you'll see the fucking thing I'm talking about. I literally go through and I line up all the fucking facts that I found. Because in the original artwork for the Godzilla movie, Shin Godzilla, they talk about his final fucking form and shit like that. And they drew it out and he's basically this weird alien angel human looking creature. It's fucking stupid. And at the end of the fucking film, they show his tail turning into those things. And so I thought that was interesting. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit about? The music is from the Yes, the Evangelion. I cannot say it. But yes, that. You know what I'm talking about. The Evangelion. Oh my God, I cannot say it, dude. It's so dumb. Evangelion. Man, Angelina Jolie. That's what I kept making the joke. And I cannot say it, dude. But you know what I'm talking about. It's that. The director of that is one of the directors for Shin Godzilla, a.k.a. Shinzilla. Him and the other dude both took their original stuff, the Evangelion thing. God damn it. And they put him into that. Godzilla's laser beam breath, I even took clips from their other stuff that they made to show the similarities. Godzilla doesn't have atomic breath. He has literally a laser beam that cuts through everything, just like the other director's short film. We're talking about Giant Gods, Japan Attack or whatever the fuck it was called, where that monster, which looks very similar in form and structure to what they were going to make Godzilla look like at the end, it has a laser beam that comes out of its mouth that just cuts through everything. And it sounds the same, looks the same, it's ridiculous. So yeah, it's like, what the fuck? So much of that film, even the Evangeline, oh my God, that stuff, they use the music from that dude's films, from the cartoons and shit, for Shin Godzilla even. What the fuck? So no, Shin Godzilla is not Godzilla. And I'm in all these Godzilla groups, and it's funny as fuck, because everybody's like, Shin Godzilla was the greatest Godzilla film ever. It's so impactful. Great homage to the original 1954 Godzilla movie. And I'm all, you're fucking stupid. It's two directors cashing in on their own fucking properties under the guise of a Godzilla film. You're fucking dumb. And they're like, what the fuck? You're an idiot. You're a blasphemer. Kill him. And I even post this shit like, I'm like, here's proof, man. Here's proof, man. Here's proof. And they just fucking hate me. And I'm all, okay, you just hate the truth. That's all there is to it. And whatever. It's mind-blowing. But I get it. Oh, look, I broke my fucking thing. Get back in there. But I get it. People don't like the truth. The truth's scary. The truth hurts. So Godzilla, Shin Godzilla is not Godzilla. I've proven it. And yet still, the people who claim to be fucking purists are like, nuh-uh. I'm all, oh my God. You guys are the ones claiming to be purists, yet you can't fucking see the truth about what these motherfuckers did to Godzilla. Like, seriously? Fuck off. I'm so angry about something so stupid. I also had a big argument the other day about Godzilla being gay. Some people started claiming Godzilla was bisexual. And I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded. Please stop. And actually, they said the color scheme used for Godzilla's recent commercial, or the commercial, was bisexual color. I get it. You guys want that. That's fine. Whatever. But it's not a real thing. In the film industry, we just use contrasting color schematics to make things look good. Nobody's doing it to be gay. Like, nobody goes, oh, pink and blue together, pride flag, that means they're gay. No, that means it's a good color combination for contrasting. Very frustrating. So, put this aside for a minute, because I gotta let this dry for a minute. Anyway, sounds like when I told people Star Wars Rogue One was just a Halo Reaches story with Star Wars skin. I could see that. You should do a paint session with Puppet 4. Dude, you know how fucking hard that would be? I can barely control a Puppet 4, let alone fucking paint with it. I could paint easier shoving a paintbrush down my pee hole and fucking just waving it around like a helicopter. Actually, that might be a cool idea. But no, sir. No, I can't do that. That'd be ridiculous. Well, I mean, the pee hole maybe, but... What are you? Oh, you're that. What are you? I know what you are. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you're that one. You're that one. What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, maybe we'll try to finish this one up too next. Let me set that one down here for a minute so it can dry. All right. Only on my OnlyFans. Dude, you bet my pee hole is huge? No. Well, I don't know. When I pee, it sounds like an 8-year-old child urinating. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. So I don't know if I have like a big urethra or a tiny urethra, But something is just like, I'm just like, tinkle, 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 tinkle. You know, when my son was like 4 years old, if we was to go in the bathroom at the same time and pissed, you'd swear to God, like, if I was peeing, it would be him peeing, and if he was peeing, it would be me peeing. Like, no joke. But no, it'd be opposites. 100% it'd be opposites. So now this one was gonna take a minute to fucking fix, but and dude, if I make an OnlyFans, seriously, I told everybody it's gonna be only pictures of my butthole on vacation. But if I do it, man, I might just stick a paintbrush down my dick hole and be like, whoa, and paint. Maybe. I have a bladder of an 8-year-old at 80, or, oh my God, I'd buy it. Dude, I might really do that. It might become a thing. I might go ahead and have to do, my OnlyFans pee-pee hole painting session. And I really don't have an OnlyFans yet, but God damn, it's getting more tempting. I'm seeing all these ladies and people, attractive, unattractive, you name it, and they're just like, I got an OnlyFans, and they got like fans on them, and I'm like, what? I love how I just lost like 4 people over here. I'm talking about painting with my dick and peeing like an 8-year-old, and people over here just dropped off like fucking flies. No, Dredge. Here's what I was gonna do, right? If I make an OnlyFans, I kept joking about it, saying I was gonna make it where my butthole would be on vacation. So it was gonna be like my asshole at the beach, right? So I was gonna take like little sunglasses and glue them on my asshole and put like one of those little umbrellas in my butthole and then sprinkle sand on my ass. Boom, right? Or my asshole on vacation, say in Jamaica, I was gonna dreadlock my hairs, right? Boom. Hey, man. Yeah, see? I'm thinking it could work. And I was joking, telling my wife about it, and then my wife's like, do you really make money off that? I'm like, man, you know what? I bet I really could. There's some fucking weird people out there that'd be like, dude, I want to see your butthole on vacation. I'll be all, $5, I'll let you look at my butthole. I'm going to change the market indefinitely. I'd like to think that might happen. But, I don't know. I don't know how many people really want to see my hairy butthole. I got to say, I have a surprisingly pink butthole, though. So I keep it in tip-top shape. So, nice. I got a nice doo-doo maker. So do a whole butthole family on vacation. Yeah, only I can't really use my family's buttholes. That'd be a little bit fucking weird, but yeah. And I'm now the only one on YouTube. Yeah, well, no, there's somebody else that came back, or maybe a new person popped in. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I just lost everybody over on YouTube. Like a huge dive went. Oh. They're like, nope, we're out of here. This conversation's done. Take a drink from my unicorn cup. It said my internet over there on my YouTube is unstable. I don't know what it's fucking doing over there, bro. Being retarded. And now I think, well, no, somebody else popped back up. But and I did this one because my daughter asked me to paint something Christmassy. And she was like, hey, paint like a Christmas scene. I said, all right. People are okay with demon snowman, but not your OnlyFans butthole vacay. Hey, bitch, I am going to paint. I just finished a painting. Well, I didn't finish it, but I finished the layer. Reg, thank you. Is I'm finishing up some unfinished paintings so I can get them out and about. All right, so you calm the fuck down. Put your asshole back in your pants. 2 unicorn cups, or 1 unicorn, 2 cups. The thing I do with my cups is none of your business. You have to pay $5 and watch my OnlyFans for to find out. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But if I do an OnlyFans, I promise you, I will put a paintbrush down my pee-pee hole and I'll paint with it, dude, for real, on my OnlyFans. If I start one, I'll do it. And Dredge, you've already seen like more areas of my genitals than necessary. So being in a band together is a weird time. It's a weird thing. And you learn more about each other's parts than you really need to sometimes. He's done edging and wants to finish everything he started. Pretty much, bro. Yeah. Oh, we don't talk about Godzilla being gay and buttholes. Welcome to my fucking broadcast. That's pretty much all it ever is, Dredge. People tune in and we just talk about everything from buttholes to Godzilla, and that's pretty much 2 hours a night. You know, about 2 hours every night. Just buttholes and Godzilla. Sometimes we talk about the government or racism or whatever's going on in the fucking world. Sometimes I talk about mental health. Mostly buttholes and Godzilla. Crashes. Wife painted with her badge? Nuh-uh. Are you serious? Is that a thing that happened? Or are you just fucking with me? That sounds like you're fucking with me, because you fuck with me all the time, and I'm serious. One day I'm going to accidentally kill you, and I don't want to have to explain that, A, to the police, and B, to, you know, your wife and kids and family. They're going to be mad at me, dude. They're going to be like, what the fuck do you mean you accidentally killed him? I'll be like, seriously? Wait, yeah, what? Yes, what? Yes, she painted with her vagina, or yeah, one day I'm going to accidentally kill you. Or is it a yes to both? It's probably a yes to both. All right. I need to fog this guy out a little bit after he kicked it. After he kicked it, she told Diana and I this. Huh. Well, that was an odd way to put it, but interesting and weird, I guess. Painted with her vagina. I'm not sure how that even works. Like, paint your vagina and just say, ugh. There's actually a dude who does that. So is the snowman's name Zoloff? I have no idea what the fuck that means. I'm personal friends with Snoop Dogg, aka PB Homo Trip. What? He knows how to dread up some major wonderful butthole hair. My Yorkie ran around with his shit in his mouth for me to chase him. Sir, you need to lay off the drugs? Okay. She put paint in her potty and sat on the canvas. And yes, Dredge, he is dead. So, zombie Olaf. Oh, I gotcha. I was thinking, like, isn't there a Zoloft? Isn't it like a drug? I'm pretty sure it is, dude. Yeah. Let me get some of this water off of here. Zoloft? That is a drug, isn't it? Yeah, like, yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Isn't it though? Like, isn't that like some kind of, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna try to, oh God, help me. This is gonna go fucking amazingly well, or it's a trip. And Noodles, what the fuck, bro? Don't scratch the bathroom door. Open it. Anyway. Dude, you're speaking fucking Latin or something. You're going to summon demons. It's a triple anti-drana. Oh, it's a triple entendre. Entendre. Dude, all right, whatever. Oh, I can't use that water. It's pink. Fuck you, pink water. Oh, my God, Noodles. Just open the door. Open it. There you go. You fucking dildo. All right. Entendre. I know what that word means. Ha ha ha. I'm not dumb. I swear I didn't know what that word meant. Oh. We're just going to kind of do this. Because I want it to be kind of a little faded out in the background. Just kind of like, oh, hey, look, there might be somebody dead back there with a big snow monster thing eating his ass. God, more ass stuff. Why? But just a little light. Just a little light. So you know something's back there. That kind of worked. Worked good enough. Because now it's kind of a little bit in the background, but you can still kind of make it out. That's all right. Yes, Noodles. Hello, Noodles. Noodles has a face. Noodles has a face. Noodles is the little dog. Noodles is a little dog. She only like 65 pounds. Yeah. Now, So did you work on anything new music-wise after last weekend's moving on conversation? Last week's moving on conversation? What do you mean, like moving on? Oh, like me moving on? No, I have not worked on music in a long time. I've been working on a music video for a band. I don't like sneezing when I see bright lights. Then don't fucking sneeze when you look at bright lights. It's a weird way to introduce yourself into the chat, but hello. But no, I have not. Because, nah. I probably should again at some point, but I just have been working on the other, like the bands. I worked on I'm still working on the music video. It's almost done. Once I'm done with their music video, I have, I believe I'm going to do a short commercial, a short fake film commercial for fun. It's a reflex when my retinas constrict. I sneeze. Then don't look at bright lights, bro. I just said that. Anyway. But what the fuck? But anyway, yeah. I don't remember what I was saying. Hang on. Kate? What the fuck are you people talking about, bro? Is everybody on drugs tonight, or am I on drugs and I'm just not understanding what the fuck is happening? People are speaking Latin. People are saying crazy shit about dogs eating their butthole hair. I mean, I get it, but fucking Jesus, maybe I don't get it. I looked out my window and saw snow. All right, okay. I like how the bones are like in the snowman gel. Yes, I will say I did that on purpose. Now I need to do something more with that leg there, but I'm gonna whiten that out here in a second. See, I'm pretty good with this whole thing. I like the little coat. I could do a little bit better with the coat. I really haven't like highlighted the coat yet, so I'll finish that up and I'll finish the pants and all that stuff up here. But for the most part, like I wanted the background to kind of be faded-ish. It's all right. Awesome accident, yes. I mean, no, I did that on purpose. Remember that. This whole thing was an experiment because I'd never really painted trees before. And, like, not legitimately trees, you know? I didn't really give them a try, especially not in, like, snow trees. So when I did this one, I was like, yeah, this painting is great. Well, thanks. Again, my daughter wanted me to paint something Christmassy. So I was like, yeah, okay, I can do that. And I just never finished it. So everybody keeps asking, hey, what happened to the snowman picture? Did you ever finish it? I'm like, no, fuck, no, I didn't. I barely ever finish anything I start. Well, if you do too much, you might lose the gel look. I know. So I'm not going to really fuck with this too much. I'm not going to fuck with the snowman stuff. This one, I still have to fix this garbage. Like, because I wanted it to be kind of faded out too. Like, I wanted it blurry. But I'm really shitty at making things look 3D on 2D stuff that I don't have the ability to like tweak out in digital. Digital's easy, but I've seen some painters that have had the ability where they're like, oh, let me just, and you're just like, what the fuck? They just made that look like blurry, like 3-dimensional. And I'm like, fuck you, man. But it reminds me of the Jack Frost movie. Yes, not the Michael Keaton one. I don't think of the Michael Keaton one, dude, ever. So, yeah. Good, nice, though. Yeah, I can totally see that. Jack Frost was amazing. And it still is. I have both of them. They're great. every Christmas. It's a must watch. But yeah, overall satisfied with the little kid doing that, and then the weird spider snowmen dragging themselves along, and I'm all right with that. I thought about when I was done flicking it with white, bright white, to give it that snowy effect, but fuck it. Kind of got a little bit of like the white powdery, maybe looking like maybe it's windy a little bit. Came out decent. So not gonna really fuck with it too much. It's been all right. For my first attempt for doing this, I'm all right. I'm not no fucking George Orwell or whatever that dude was, that name, the guy that would paint all the, you'd always see him in your grandma's like bathroom calendars, and it'd be the old, it can eat a dick sandwich. Okay, there we go. Not reconnected. Yeah, that was like Shannon Elizabeth's first movie or something, not mistaken. And I mean, I am not complaining about that one whatsoever. I don't think anybody did. So, at all. Ever. And if they did, they should shut the fuck up. Because that scene alone made that movie worth it. I need some better water than this. Water is red. Pink. It's gamish. Yeah, I think it was too, if I'm not mistaken. Again, usually I'm pretty good about my my film knowledge, but oh god, I'm gonna fuck it up. Nope, here we go. Just a little bit of cover here, to give it that kind of yeah. Come on, just reach it all. I don't want to have to use it all too much. Not exactly what I wanted, but it will work for now. I'm gonna go back over it. I'm gonna do a few things with it and try to give it a little coverage. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want it to be too sharp. I want it to be kind of dull, but at the same time, I like it kind of sharp, because it had that look. But I don't know, man. Fuck. I don't fucking know what I want. What recent cheesy horror movies are worth a piss? Bro, like Feast, but newer. Oh, man, like Feast? None. The Willy's Wonderland, if you didn't see it. Now, granted, it's $20 to rent it. Of course, I didn't rent it. Shh, we don't talk about my secrets. But if you get the chance to watch it without renting it for $20, dude, totally fun time. If you watch the Banana Splits movie, because they did that one, because the Five Nights at Freddy's movie wasn't ever going to happen. But there's so much bullshit going around with that. And everybody was like, oh my God, that's going to happen one day. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. And then all of a sudden, they brought out the fucking Banana Splits movie. And everybody's like, oh my God, they're ripping off Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, Five Nights at Freddy's ain't going to fucking do it. Somebody has to. Well, then Willy's Wonderland went to production. Suddenly, Five Nights at Freddy's is like, oh, yep, nope, we actually have to do this because everybody else is starting to rip us off. And fuck. All right, let's get on it. So now everybody's like, oh no, they just ripped off Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, bitch, you know what? Five Nights at Freddy's was taking its sweet ass fucking time. But the Willy's Wonderland was really good. I'm actually going to do a review on it, but the quick review version is this. They did a good job in the sense of, you had this character, this rough and tough, tumbly character, and there's zero goddamn explanation for him, like at all. That's what made it awesome. Character didn't talk at all, and a lot of people about that. They're like, what the fuck is the point of having Nicolas Cage if you're going to talk? Okay, first of all, he didn't need to talk. His character did a great job. Like, that was the point, was it was this bizarre, no backstory, no explanation fucking person. And that actually made it cool because as a audience member, you had to make up the backstory for him. Now, the whole movie had a backstory. The town had a backstory. The characters of the animatronics had a backstory and how they came to be and all that. And it developed. And they had a good, pretty solid way of explaining it. The acting was not bad. Everybody's like, oh, the acting was trash. No, it wasn't. Actually, the acting was really good. By comparison to a lot of stuff, it was really good. You know, I don't know why there's any complaints about it other than a lot of people are salty because it's not Five Nights at Freddy's. And everybody's pissed off about that. And I'm all, dude, shut the fuck up. Five Nights at Freddy's wasn't going to come out until they realized movies like these were coming out. So if this movie never would have came out, Five Nights at Freddy's wouldn't have never came out either because they wouldn't have been scared. Oh, fuck, we're going to lose, you know, the interest in the franchise because we're not doing shit with it on the movie franchise part. And everybody else is doing it for us. So if they're going to do it, yeah, we might as well fucking do it. Anyway, so Willy's Wonderland was actually cool as fuck. I enjoyed it. Let's see here. What else has come out that I want? Oh, that PG Psycho Gorman. God damn it. I'm so looking forward to seeing that. I know it's getting mixed reviews hardcore too, but it just looks stupid fun. I haven't seen it yet, but it looks like if Guar made a good movie. Looks super, super cheesy bad, but in a good way. And I'm really looking forward to that. But I haven't really been watching a whole lot of movies. I've seen a bunch of really shitty bad ones lately, dude. Things I've gotten though, damn. Don't watch Possessor. It sucked. Really disappointed in Possessor. It was actually I did a review of it, a live review, and it was terrible. The review wasn't terrible. The review was amazing. Like 4 people watched it. But Possessor was terrible. Fuck, it was raved. Everybody was like, "Oh my god, Possessor is so amazing." No, it was so trash, and it really pissed me off because I thought it was going to be something amazing. I just bought it because of how much I was looking forward to it, and it was garbage. And yeah, yay. And then what else did I watch? There hasn't been any good creature features though, dude. If Guar made a good movie, they are the greatest storyteller band ever. Yeah, so if they made a good movie, that's what PG Gorman, or PG, aka Psycho Gorman, really looks like it's going to be. I'm really excited to see it, but again, it hasn't. It's popped out on VOD, and like the DVD or the Blu-rays are for sale currently, and I know DVDs I think just popped up. But I'm gonna wait till it hits Walmart. I mean, you know, I love me. You know, I don't like ordering online and shit like that. I'll just go to fucking Walmart and buy shit for, you know, $10. But man, I don't know, dude. I haven't seen a lot of good movies. I've seen a lot of terrible ones lately. Like, you know, my wife and I are like, hey, let's watch this fucking terrible movie. Like the Robert movies. I actually know somebody who's involved in the Robert movie films. And for being low to no budget Annabelle-esque ripoff films, they're great. But they have their issues, you know, in some aspects that you just kind of go, dang it. Just stop by to see the art. Looks amazing. Thanks. You know, I'm just finishing up some. I'm still finishing it up. The red. I'm putting a red background to it. And I'm finishing up the red on it though. And then finishing up some of the stuff on this one. I'm just trying to get some of the old ones done and just get I can with a clear conscience move on and say, okay, let's these other ones now. You know? But anyway. And then we're talking about Godzilla and now movies. Like, so pretty much normal stuff. But I don't know, man. You seen any good movies? Like good monster, creature feature, horror-esque films? Or is it kind of just the same old there too? noodles. Because there's been a lot come out. Actually, Tubi, by the way, man. Tubi. I know they've actually gotten huge popularity-wise. A buddy of mine introduced me to them. I just watched the new It movies. They did great visually, much better than the mini TV movie one. Yeah, no, It, the new one, phenomenal. I know a lot of people that would argue me on that one too, but they're just nostalgic as fuck, and they should shut the fuck up because they're wrong and they're dumb, and their opinions are wrong. It's that simple. There is, and damn it, I forgot the other movie. I forgot the other book. I need to remember what it was, and I'm hardcore talking about it, like just the other day to my wife, that I found out. Oh, it was The Shining. I didn't know it was a Stephen King book, like originally, right? But The Shining's made by Stephen King. Why has nobody called him up on child pornographic suspicions? It seems really bizarre to me that the man has written about questionable child activity. In It, in the movie It, there was like a child gagging scene, right? Oh, wow, my connection just got lost. I'm surprised there. Wait for it. He controls a lot of the news. I need to twine that out or do something with it. Oh, anyway, I'm back. Thank you. But in the movie, in The Shining, there's a lot of very questionable things about the abuse that goes on between the dad and the son, too. That is very extreme and very sexual based of nature, apparently. All kinds of weird things. But I'm just like, I'm curious as to why nobody's really noticed any of that or brought it up. I know some people keep bringing it up going, hey, this scene was not in the movie because it's fucking questionable. And everybody's like, oh, Stephen King's the best. He's the greatest horror story maker ever. So everybody just kind of ignores it. But it's like, you're calling out every motherfucker else. But what, he gets a free pass because he's just some old guy that writes scary movies books? Like, I don't know. But visually, the new one crushed it, and how creepy he was coming out of the fridge and Time to Float. Yes. So the It movie, which was really good, the new one, the Skarsgård guy did a much better job being a creepy, scary as fuck clown than fuck, what is his name? Oh my god, phenomenal character actor overall. He's done great in his career as Satan, you know, etc., etc. Tim Curry, thank you. Tim Curry, yeah, is a phenomenally good actor in all the stuff he's done. Great dude. But the problem was they portrayed a demonic entity that eats people based off fear as a comedic clown. Now, Tim Curry's portrayal of that as a comedy clown was great, but they also did that because of it being a television series, not a film. They had to make it TV friendly. Yeah, he's a scary clown, but we got to make it safe for people to watch on, you know, Sunday afternoon, evening time with grandma, you know, kind of shit. Okay. Makes sense. Tim Curry was in Lex? I don't remember that. Anyway. So I'll have to go. But as far as it goes, the new It visually stunningly genius. Really well done. They did a great job with the first act and the second act, both parts, both films. Were great. Thank God it wasn't 6 fucking hours long or 8 hours long or fucking 18 days like the first fucking movie was. Jesus. But yeah, it was really good. Really, really good. Dude, I have not seen Lex in a long time. I actually have the whole series on DVD, but I don't recall it, you know, off the top of my head. You know what I mean? So my bad. It's just, you know, not something I have watched in a long time. So I'll definitely have to show, not movie. I know. I was talking about the It movie, not the Lex show. I was talking about the It movie. Was both movies were great, visually stunning, versus the 18-hour fucking miniseries that was on the TV. But yeah. Now, as far as It goes, damn it. You know, for Tim Curry's portrayal, Tim Curry did a good job as a comical, creepy clown. The Skarsgård dude, though, for an evil as fuck clown, totally blew Curry out of the water. And everybody argues that. Well, sorry, again, you're fucking idiots and you're wrong. Tim Curry did good for what he did, but what he did is outdated. Leave it at that. The Skarsgård dude owns it now. Give it to him. And they're talking about doing a third one. I don't know how or why. I mean, if they do, it'll be probably the clown comes back and is still alive, or I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking there, but I guess we'll see if they do it. You know, if and they do it. But it is what it is. So, you know, I don't know. I think that'll look all right like that. Yeah. Oh, I just found out Dale and Tucker versus Evil. That was an awesome one. I'd never heard anything from anyone. What the fuck, bro? You just discovered that movie? I'm so sorry, sir. I have done you an unjust service by never telling you about that movie. I'm sorry. That movie's hilarious and fantastic. And yeah, it's great. And yes, you should watch it and love it and be mad at everybody in the world for not telling you anything about it, you know? Definitely. That movie's fucking hilarious. They've been talking about doing a second one forever, but don't get your hopes up. It'll probably never fucking happen. But I really wish they would. They were talking about doing a second one where they'd be in the city, like back at their houses or whatever. But again, I don't think it'll happen. You know, if they did it, I don't know. Yeah, it was awesome. That was a fucking funny movie. But I would actually like to see it be a real thing. Like, hold on. And yes, I own a Mermaid in a Manhole. I would like to actually see Dale and Tucker like actually verse evil, like some kind of real monster versus them kind of thing. That'd be fucking amazing. And Mermaid in a Manhole, yes, I own it. I'm big on foreign horror films. Okay, well, Sandy, you may not know this. Charles knows this, and I know that I brag about it more than I brag about my children. But I own over 4,000 DVDs, and I generally don't brag about a lot in life, but I do tend to show that off. I'm like, I got a tiny dick, but look at this giant fucking DVD collection. That's my jacked up truck with big tires and very loud. I rev that up. I rev up my DVD collection. Physical media is going to be dead in a few years anyway, though, so it's not going to impress anybody. But I like a lot of the weird fucking horror films from around the world. And I tell everybody, if it's a horror movie, I've either fucking seen it, or I either own it or I've at least seen it. Like, hands fucking down. Horror is my thing. And usually I know my film's pretty good, but kind of stays away from the series. She is sick. In fact, that also main character. Yeah, no. But yeah, no, it was a cool movie. There's actually a lot of really good mermaid movies that are out there, not just from Japan. In fact, I don't know of many of them from Japan. Maybe that's the only one I ever can think of. But there have been a few really good mermaid horror films that have actually come out lately. You know, that have been cooler than fuck. Damn, I couldn't think of them. I have them upstairs that I bought actually for like, 2 for $1 at the fucking, movie store when it was going out of fucking business. Because I was like, man, I never watched them. I'll just pick them up. Oh, they might be up there. No. Nope. I already took them up. Damn it. Those are my DVD. Those are some of the DVDs back there that I have to review. Those are that's my DVD review pile up there. So, and I have my upstairs is where my giant wall is at that I had to build for housing them. So they come down here, they get reviewed, they go up there, and they get put in the organizer. But no, God, what were the mermaid ones? Man, there's 2 really good ones that were really good, really well done ones. One was a chick back in the old Western days. She was a mermaid. She was coming into puberty and turning into a mermaid, and she could sing the songs and possess people and stuff like that. And she got caught up in kind of a racketeering thing, and it was actually pretty well done. And there's another one that was just kind of much more straight up horror, where they discovered a mermaid that was kind of trapped, and it was just like she was fucking ripping everybody apart, And there's an old one I saw a long time ago where they were transporting a mermaid, and she got loose and killed everybody. Man, I'll have to go out and fucking get a mermaid collection, dude. I have them in sections like serial killers and fucking classic 80s and fucking mermaids and zombies and this and that, So I'll have to. The Little Mermaid, that's what it was. It's called The Little Mermaid. I think Disney made it. Phenomenal good movie. She just like rips everybody's genitals off. She's like, and fucking eats them and shit. Yeah, it was great. And Dale and Tucker. Just watched the trailer for Dale and Tucker vs. Evil. Looks stupid. Oh, fuck you, bro. Get the fuck off my channel. Have you seen Parasite Part 1 and Part 2? Are you talking about the hand, the dude with the hand, or are you talking about the new Parasite movie that just popped up that everybody was like, it's an amazing film, and because there's an anime called Parasite where it's the parasites that take over the human hosts, and then they become like fucked up, but the one didn't take over his brain. It's like the little hand, it turns into a fucking knife and chops things up. That's the one that looks like you're spelled. So are you talking about the live action version of that, or the anime version of that, or are you misspelling that? Yeah, the hand. Okay. I have not seen it yet. No, I've been watching the anime with my daughter though, because she loves anime. So I thought I'd watch that with her first. Damn it. I just realized the error of my ways. And then we would watch the movie. Yeah, I know they made a movie version of it. I figured we'd watch the animated version of it first, since she loves anime, and then maybe we'd check out the movie version of it. Kind of like the Full Metal Alchemist or whatnot. And because she again likes anime, so I figured we'd watch some of that and then watch the movie version of it. So then she'd be like, "Hey, that's that anime we watch." I'm like, "Yay, it is." So Noodles, lay down, bro. Just pick a spot, girl. You just can't get comfy, can you? So, but yeah. There we go. Okay. Obviously just putting some laces up in that shit. Giving it kind of a, ooh, look at me. I'm a lace. Kind of feel to it. Whatevs. A little color difference. I'll go back with some darkness there here in a minute. The movie Freaked. Now, here's the question talking about, because, dude, there's a couple. Are you talking about the old 1992, if I'm not mistaken? And I had the dude from Bill and Ted. Actually had both dudes from Bill and Ted in it. But Keanu Reeves actually played Dog Boy, uncredited, mind you now. And then the blonde-headed dude whose name eludes me currently was the main caricature. And are you talking about that film? 1993. Damn it! What did I say? 92? Ah! I was close. Like I said, I generally know my films, sir. I generally know my films. But yeah, no, it's amazing. It's an amazing film. It was awesome. Screaming Mad George, by the way. Mr. T was a drag queen. Yes, he was. Screaming Mad George. And also, you had, it was like an all-star cast, actually, of people. What was her name? Shields. Brooke Shields? Juliet Brooke Shields was the announcer chick. You had, oh, God. What was his name? Dennis Quaid. Not Dennis Quaid. God damn it, not Dennis Quaid. It was anyway, yeah, it's like Randy Quaid. Thank you. Yeah, it had tons of people in it, dude. The one dude, god dang, I can't think of anybody's name right now. But he sounds like me. The guy's all, hey everybody, and he was a hammer. And that dude's funny as fuck. Oh my god, Bobcat Goldthwait was he was in it. That was his name. All that kind of shit. So it had a whole bunch of, at the time, top ranked fucking comedians and shit involved and people involved, stuff like that. It was great. Henry Rollins did the opening sequence, the theme music, you know. That was awesome. So, but yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it. Alex Winter, that was his name. Yeah, that's the guy from Bill and Ted. And no, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. It's one of my favorite movies from when I was younger. But Screaming Mad George did the effects on it. And Screaming Mad George was phenomenal. He did Big Trouble in Little China's effects. He did effects for the Freddy Krueger movies, a couple of them. Screaming Mad George was crazy, but his stuff was always like overly dramatic, like from that film, like crazy stuff. And but I know his effects company, or he was part of the effects team that was at points of it. But the effects are crazy. They looked very much like the old school Rat Fink character designs from back in like 1950s and 60s and shit. Which the Rat Fink stuff was like the big fat rat in the little car that had like the huge gears and the giant shit. The intro almost gave you a seizure. I'm pretty positive the intro to that film was the reason they had to start putting seizure warnings on most films. Like, caution, because dude, that intro was a seizure. If you didn't have epilepsy before that, that movie gave it to you. You know, like, yeah, seriously, it was something. That's for sure. It was something. So, but yeah, no, Freak was cool, man. I wouldn't expect you to have ever seen that movie, man. That is just, it just doesn't seem like something you would have ever watched. You know? Not to pigeonhole you into a certain type of film or anything, but I'm totally pigeonholing you into that type of, I wouldn't have expected you to see that. Oh, don't say Big Trouble in Little China out loud. The YouTubes will hear it and will forward the algorithm to reboot it, and that will never happen. Oh, they're already doing it. The Rock's involved, dude. Didn't you know? And I'm not kidding. You may think, oh, ha, you're joking. Nope, I'm not. The Rock's already involved. Big Trouble in Little China's already on a reboot path, dude. It's actually supposed to be like a sequel? Like a C-boot? Maybe. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be exactly. A sequel boot? I'm not sure, but it's on its way, yes. It was in talks. For definite. So, don't know, bro. No, I'm not shitting you. Now, I think it could have worked if they would have made the sequel, you know, with the original characters. Sure. If they would have brought back the original characters, absolutely. The original guys, sure. Just because everybody's fucking old, they're all still alive. You know? But come the fuck on. They're not bringing them all back. No, I think The Rock is supposed to be Jack Burton. I think he's supposed to be, or like his I don't know. It's very blurry, but he says that he would not take part in it if it did not do the storyline justice and if it in any way would piss off the fan base. Like, he's very reassuring that he's not going to he'd make sure it was good and it wouldn't fucking fuck up stuff, you know? But how? I mean, how would you fucking be like, no, guys, we're going to reboot the series, but we're not going to piss you off about it, even though you're pissed off that it's getting rebooted. So I don't know. Ever heard of the MTV animated show The Brothers Grunt? It was short-lived and maybe people who did Ed, Edd n Eddy. Yes, I have. Dude, MTV animated, they used to have a whole, like, hour of this crazy animation. That's where, like, back in the Disney, right? MTV tried to break into the animated series, animated world, and they had The Head. That's where the Max had an animated series, Aeon Flux, shit like that popped up. And they tried it for a while, and, it kind of did good for a minute. But MTV, Liquid Television, thank you, and MTV just fucking failed. See, I just don't know what they're doing with it, though, dude. But if they don't have the characters come back, the same characters come back, then how would they pull off a sequel? How would they even do that? Like, it just that wouldn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Also, by the way, I just was going to throw this out here for you, bro. But the guy who plays in Tucker and Dale, or Dale and Tucker and Dale, right? He has a show right now that he's doing on the Sci-Fi Channel where he is a doctor, an alien doctor that came to Earth. It's actually pretty cool so far. I'm kind of enjoying it. I've only seen 2 episodes because they have online YouTube on the Sci-Fi Channel YouTube. You might check it out. Forgot what it's fucking called. So far, so good. So you might check it you might get a live action Max would be good. I've never heard of them going to do that. I don't even know what happened to the Max. Like overall, because it was a comic book first. And then the comic book series ended, kind of. Didn't really end, but he ended up being just crazy. And he came out of it where he was just like a homeless guy and he was fucking nuts. And he thought he was, but he ended up coming out of it or whatever. But he crossed over into other comic books. I've got tons of comic books, like the Wildcats did things with him and stuff like that from Image Comics. But I've never heard of anything in the grapevine, of like a Max movie or anything. And I don't remember, like, he just kind of faded from existence like that. From what I recall, it's just kind of like he just faded from existence, like, huh, how strange. How strange indeed. So anyway, all right, that's looking a little dark. Oh, come on, White, don't get a skin on you, you dingus. And this is a little bit too in need of goddamn cover up because something got blopped on there. That's the problem of using white for anything. But, and they did do a live action Aeon Flux, and that I guess didn't work. But when you're trying to do something so stylized as Aeon Flux or even the Max, you can't pull it off. So even if they did try to do the Max, they would not be able to do it to an extent that anybody who knows the source material would be happy. Because they'd be like, oh, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right. Well, man, did you ever see the fucking comics? Nothing you could do in the real world would ever fucking look right. just like Aeon Flux. Nothing that they could fucking do would look right. They would have to make it like a CGI animated film and make it look characterized, or I mean stylized like the characters. It's the only way they could have done that and done it right. Otherwise, visually, nothing they would have done could have made you go, oh yeah, this movie kicks ass. So nothing they would have done, like the story and everything like that, it would have been fine just if they would have stylized it right. But they couldn't do that. There's nothing they could physically to do that. So, what did Frank Miller? Didn't he? What did he direct? Didn't he do Sin City? Didn't he direct it? Like, thinking he did. I mean, he wrote it. Like that was his thing, right? And then, but did he direct it? Or did he just kind of like supersede it? I don't recall. Because Sin City was bad as fuck. They did a phenomenal job with that. God damn it. And I love how they start ripping it off. Like as soon as Sin City hit, everybody's like, "Oh, we need to make a movie like that." Yeah. So there are like tons of Sin City, but that's normal. Well, that is the normal. Oh, hey, look, somebody trying to jump in here. Glenn Schroeder. Let's see if Glenn can hop in. Come on in, bro. I don't know if this works. I'm trying to see if this works. Dude broke like 3 of his goddamn spine. Frank and Robert Rodriguez. Robert Rodriguez is a bad motherfucker. People sleep on him. And everybody always thinks that his work is fucking, what is it? Dildo Head. What is his name? Fucking, I hate him. His movies suck. Well, his movies either suck or are actually good. Oh my God, it's split screened. Is it going to work?
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh my God, I can't see you though.
I was dark.
What?
I make it dark. I like it dark.
There, I can see you, bro. What's up? So the split screen thing can work.
Yeah, it's working good.
Huh, weird. Well, I'm trying to see if this split screen thing works. I've been trying to get somebody on here for a few days. Every time I do this, I try to get somebody in here. But you're the first one that's worked on it, or it's worked on. So interesting.
It just turned out to be me. Nobody knows.
Right. So first,
yeah, I agree, man.
Agree with what?
What?
Agree with what?
With there's no way that they could do any justice to Sam Keith, any of his work.
Oh, look at that!
Live movie.
Right.
No way.
Well, it's interesting in the film aspects. We're talking. I don't know why we got on films. We were talking about God knows all kinds of shit earlier, but then we're talking about comic books now over to film, like Sin City and everything else. So it's kind of interesting where this stuff goes. Our conversations always just bounce around.
And then the rip off of the Sky Captain of the World Tomorrow, like you're talking about, man, just like Sin City.
Well, like Sky Captain, I kind of liked for its nostalgic cheesiness of like the old sci-fi film kind of era.
Yeah.
But
film noir.
Yeah, the film noir aspects of it too. But yeah, it definitely played a little hard to that kind of. The timing was bad. If it would have been a few years earlier, it definitely would not have been so bad as to be clumped in with the ripoffs of Sin City, because Sin City was phenomenal. And then anything that came out around that time that had any kind of stylization close to it was just ripped a new asshole. And yeah. And no, Quentin Tarantino, yes. Quentin Tarantino, I can't stand him. It's either, okay, he's made a couple of good movies, but he's also made complete fucking garbage movies. And people who are Quentin Tarantino fans praise him like a god. And I'm like, dude, but these movies sucked. I'm like, granted, these movies are great, but I've noticed that a lot of people think a lot of Robert Rodriguez's movies are Quentin Tarantino's movies, but they're not. And a lot of times it just says Quentin Tarantino presents blah, 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 but they see Quentin Tarantino's name on it, and that's how it helps get Robert Rodriguez's name out there more, because Quentin was better known. And that's the reason why a lot of people think that, and it drives me nuts. I'm talking to my YouTube people over here, by the way. So I got YouTube over there and Facebook here. So, but that was kind of the whole point was we were, oh no, that was terrible. Oh no. Okay, that worked out pretty good. There we go. Kind of fades that back in. Dusk Till Dawn was good, yes. And like I said, there's a couple of good ones that were good. I'm not denying that. So Quentin Tarantino has his moments, but he's also made garbage. But that's with any director. But it's just the purists out there that I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Everybody, he's made crap too. And they're like, everything he makes is great. And I'm all, because, I have to make that noise too. But, so, yeah, anyway, hold on. Yeah, there we go. I ain't looking too shabby there, like that. That lightened it back up a little bit. I don't know, we were talking originally about, what did start us on the, I don't know, we started talking about, somebody kept asking me if I knew this movie or knew that movie, and dude, I know my movie is pretty damn good, so we just kind of went off on that. While Quentin played Jimmy, wait, what? Robert Rodriguez actually directed Quentin on his scene, even in Pulp Fiction, Really? I didn't know that. So he loves feet. Man, some people love feet, bro. I don't understand that one myself. I'm not a feet man. And luckily my wife's not a feet person either. So she's like, ew, don't get near my feet. I'm like, ew, gross, you have feet. So no, we're good. I'm like, wife, you can just get rid of your feet. I don't give a shit. You can just be a pirate and stomp around on nubs. We're good. So, nah, feet are not my thing. Anybody out there like feet? Cool, bro. It's your thing. Do your thing. But nope. My wife doesn't have like stinky feet or nothing. It's just, feet ain't my thing. So, but yeah, Quentin's an asshole from what I hear too. Like, the whole almost killing the Uma Thurman chick and stuff like that. I don't know. So, but all right, dude, if you're out, cool. Thanks for chatting, and I'm glad you discovered, the oh my God, the movie that we were talking about, fucking Tucker and Dale versus Evil. I'm glad you discovered that one. I'm glad you liked it. I'll see if I can't dig up a few others that you might enjoy, but go check out the show on Sci-Fi about the Tucker and Dale dude that did the, he's an alien doctor. You might dig it, dude. But anyway, peace. But yeah, so what?
I need to get my charger for my Chromebook to charge.
Right there on the floor.
I know, that's why I came down here, because it's still floor.
Man, skadoodles. Get out, go. You're cute.
I'm guessing you're about to end your life because people are leaving. Okay?
Well, yeah, they're going to bed. It's pretty late, but now we'll still chat for a minute. Anyway, you're supposed to be asleep anyway, bro.
No, but my Chromebook needs charged.
All right, sweetie. Plug it in right there by the table for tonight.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Especially myself, dude. I'm gonna crash. I gotta crash out anyway.
Yeah, that's fine, man. Yeah, you literally broke your spine. So
Yeah.
that's good. How'd you do that really quick?
Fell down mixed stairs
That sucks.
when it was icy.
Yeah,
When it was icy and I slid down the hill.
that does suck.
Yeah, but yeah, I just had to say, man, look, you kind of got this reverse Bob Rock shit going on with your, you got the up here down
Right,
here,
yeah.
not up here.
A buddy of mine calls me Rob Boss. She named me Rob Boss because I don't make happy accidents. I make angry fucking mistakes. And I thought that was pretty funny. So, and yeah, I do have the fro down here, not up there. So, but
Right.
anyway, man, yeah, I'm about to get off here anyway in a few. I usually call this about 2 hours, but we get on here and I'll paint stupid shit and we'll chat for about whatever and bullshit. And,
Right.
if you ever see it.
I'm glad you got right on. Glad you got your split screen to work.
Yeah, no, it's great. I know it now works. So now I can start inviting people on as guests to join me for sure. And I will catch you whenever, man.
Yep. We will definitely do it again.
All right, man. Try not to die and try to keep your legs active. Don't become paralyzed. All right, I'll catch you later, man.
Good. Later on, Eric.
Hold on, sweetie. Just leave it there. I'll take care of it. And then it goes away. Neat. I have no idea how this technology thing works. Anyway. Oh, man. You know, I don't know how this is going to go. I didn't know where I was heading with this part. I wanted to do like a kind of a translucent-y thing, and sadly, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, so probably ain't gonna happen. I'm probably just gonna paint over it, because that ain't really working. I like this better now. It's kind of faded off in the background. Although, oh god. Although originally, you know, you can see the bloodiness and the coat better and all that shit. But now it's kind of just, well, fuck, I maybe fucked it up. You can't really tell what's going on up there, can you? Lame. Well, shit biscuits. I don't like scary movies because they tend to follow the same formula. True. What? What do you need? Go to bed.
Can I take a bath?
Can you go to bed?
Because I want to relax a little more.
No, it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Good night. 12:50. 10 minutes till 1. Go cuddle up in bed. Good night. No.
I'll make it quick.
If you can turn it on by yourself. Good night.
Fine.
Skedaddle.
Okay. Can I get a snack?
Oh my god, can you get a snack? Make it fast. Whatever you're doing, go to bed. Anyway, horror movies generally do tend to follow the same formula, unfortunately. There are some good ones out there, though, you know, that don't follow the tropes. And thank you. It doesn't look too bad. Keep in mind, it's a little bit out of my comfort zone, which is something I've started trying to do more. I just want to do something a little bit different, you know, work with different somethings. So, but I definitely need to work with it a little bit better. Not sure what I want to do with. I'm not sure how I want to fix this. It's my dog. Just not sure how I want to fix this. And then I'm not sure what I want to do here. I may not want to do anything more here. I might leave it like that. It's not bad. I'm just thinking maybe shadowing the boots better because they're a little bit not, and the pants, but I'm afraid I'll fuck it up. I do that a lot. But I might just take this a little at a time. You know, Death Spa was funny. Death Spa. Did I see Death Spa? Did I see Death Spa? Death Spa. I don't think I've seen it yet. Dang it. I think I was going to watch it, but did I? You might have got me on that one. I'm like, here's the problem. I haven't watched a lot of movies lately, but I've watched a bunch of crappy movies lately. And now I'm not sure what the fuck I've seen. What are you doing, girl? Why are you in the bathtub? Not my daughter, by the way, my dog this time. Chainsaw, what are you doing? I hear her knocking around shampoo bottles and shit. I literally just got you fresh water a while ago. You guys do not. My kids, my dogs, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway. So, yes. Death Spa is on my list, but I don't think I've seen it yet. All right, fuck it. Let's make a little magic happen here, right? By that I mean, oh God, help me. I'm trash. What are you doing in there, you ding dong? What are you doing, girl? You've got water. Come here, you got water. Goodbye. You don't want to come here. Fuck off. You already got water, though, man. What the fuck are you doing? You want me to climb up in the bathtub? It's a gym and a spa, and they die in bad ways. Like this one girl died because her hand got stuck in a blender. Okay. Yeah, I know the movie. Have I watched it though? Is the question. Damn. Here's the problem, dude. If a movie doesn't have anything particularly interesting about it, it becomes just kind of one of those movies. You know what I mean? Like, all right, it's like every other movie, and that sucks. There's been some movies that were really well done, like the cinematography was great, the lighting was great, the acting was great, but the story was just same old. So it got lost in the ocean of movies that's in my head, you know. But I don't think I've seen Death Spa at all. I don't think I've seen it yet. I think it was on my list, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. Damn. Pretty positive I have not seen it. I'm like 95% sure I have not seen it, dude. So I'll have to go check it out. Because, yeah, it was on my list. Please don't be very thick. Now you're thick. You fucking dildo. And see, the bad part is, you know what's funny is I got all these movies and shit, you know, and I keep trying to like, oh, have you seen? And then I draw a blank. You know what's really gay? Or I'm sorry, not gay, because that's PC incorrect to use slang terminology to describe something, even though I don't use it when I describe my homosexual friends. I'm not like, you know who's gay? Ah, he is. No, I don't say that. I say, oh my God, my friend, he's a person, you know? Anyway, so do you know what's weird or unusual or whatever? Is when I go to get movies, right? I'm like, oh man, I want to watch a movie. I can't find anything to fucking watch. What? Why not? I have every fucking movie ever made. I just can't find one to watch. Stupid. See, this all started when I was a little kid. A, I was poor as fuck. But B, I realized a long time ago that I wanted to, at any time, be able to pick out a movie I love and watch it. I didn't want to have to wait for it to come out on TV. I didn't want to have to go to the movie store and rent it. I just wanted to be able to go and pick it up and watch it, you know? That's it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to own every fucking movie I've ever loved. Every one of them. So I don't ever have to fucking worry about it. I can just go over to my wall and be like, oh yeah, I want to watch that movie. Bloop, and watch it. I've accomplished that goal so much that when I go, hey, I'm in the mood for a zombie movie. I walk over to the 150 goddamn plus zombie movies and I go, nah, well, that one's funny. Well, I've seen that one like 70 times. I mean, that one was cool. I don't even remember that one. It must not be that good. Well, that one's cool. I might watch that one. All right, maybe one of those. Well, I love that one, but, you know, let's try to see something different. That one had a unique story, but I'm not really in the mood for it. I just go down the line, and it's like, by the time I get halfway through it, I'm just like, I don't even fucking want to watch a movie now. I'm like, nah, don't care anymore. I'm done. You know? It sucks. So it almost is self-defeating now. But at the same time, at least when this all is said and done, I'll be able to actually watch any movie I've ever wanted. Because you guys won't. Ha 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 ha. No, seriously. Everybody else out there, like once Netflix is gone and they don't have their movies up anymore, people are going to be like, oh, I wish I could have watched that movie again. But physical media is gone and I sold all my DVDs, or I sold my whatever player, or I sold this. Just watched Warm Bodies. You know, Warm Bodies, I actually went out on a mandate. That's what we called it, a mandate, because it was me and a buddy of mine. me and my bassist at the time, Relic, me and him went out, and everybody else there, it was like a date movie. That was totally a chick flick date movie. And me and him went together. So we called it a man date. And it was pretty funny because, I mean, we thought, man, this movie, it looks like it has everything. And it did. It had, the horror aspects of a zombie movie. It had the drama aspects, the romance aspects, the comedy aspects. It had every kind of, it was an everything movie. It has no genre. It was pretty amazingly well done. Period. So that movie earns a lot of respect, and it should be given a lot of respect for what it was. Now, granted, it was indeed a chick flick, 110%. No doubt about it. It is a you take your girl to the movie and make out kind of thing. But it's really well done. No, me and him did not make out. Thanks for asking. But no, it was a really good movie. Like, they did a good job. So definitely impressed with that movie overall. I'm not going to watch it again, and I do not own it. I didn't find a reason to own it. I was all, Wait, do I own it? Fuck, I might own it. You know what? I might own Warm Bodies. I think I do. Sorry, I might have to take that one back. Somebody just sent me a friend request. Said we had friends in common. We'll have to go check that out in a minute. Yes, I get that because I have like 200 plus movies. I prefer physical copies because if your computer crashes, the internet goes off, you used to watch the movie. Correct. And one day, let's say the internet does crash. Let's say that does happen. I mean, granted, a DVD player and a TV, plug them in, watch it. As long as you have electricity, you can still probably find the ability and capabilities to do that, theoretically. But who knows? However, like you said, if it's on a memory stick, or if it's streaming, these streaming services, the shit part about them is some of them change owners. Big companies come in, buy them out, and change the contract. So your agreement with one of these little guys, and this has happened, I know for a fact because it fucked me. These little guys may have a contract with you, and you agree to the terms and agreements, terms and conditions, and you're cool with them. Cool, bro. It's great, bro. And then all of a sudden, they sell the company to somebody else. Cool, good for you guys. But then that new company goes, you know what? We're changing the terms and agreements. And now you have to, give us this information or do this or sign up here, or it changes things. So, once Disney buys out literally absolutely everything, because goddamn it, it's Disney, who knows? So the streaming services may change, and they may, get rid of some movies that you'll never be able to watch again. And the shit part about that is if there's physical copies no longer in existence, like all the movie stores are gone, once DVDs are no longer manufactured, which will happen one day, it may be another 10 years before they're completely gone, but DVDs and Blu-rays and shit like that are going to be extinct. It will happen. And then, for the nostalgia purposes, kind of like records kind of made a comeback and tapes kind of made a comeback. Not really. They didn't. They're not some huge deal. Granted, to the nostalgia collectors, the hipsters, and the guys who have mustaches that go like this, sure, they buy them. But they cost out the ass to make and to buy. So unless you're a legitimately hardcore collector, ain't going to happen. So yeah, DVDs still will be manufactured. Very, very small quantities of them, and only for the high bidder. The end. And it is not going to be your favorite movie from '93. It'll be some indie film guys who are just trying to, for nostalgia reasons, reach back and go, hey, remember DVDs? Weren't they cool? you can get this movie now on DVD and relive those memories if you have a DVD player still, you know. And they're going to get rid of DVD players too. Try to find a fucking VCR right now. Good fucking luck. Thrift stores, man. If you want to still have a VCR ever, you better pick one up at a thrift store right now because they're going to be gone. And it costs you like now to get your movies from VHS transferred over to DVD and shit costs so much fucking money, hundreds, to get them switched over because nobody has VCR to DVD capabilities and stuff now and all kinds of shit. It's ridiculous. So, and some shows and movies aren't available on streaming and they take movies and put movies on all the time. Right. And that's the thing. It's going to be so wishy-washy, flippy-floppy that, you know, this week your favorite movie of all time is going to be there. Well, it's not going to be there ever again after this week. So then what? Then what? Your kids will never be able to see it. Maybe in 10 years they'll rotate it back in. But by then, hundreds of other movies are going to be made. And hundreds of other movies are going to, you know, movie theaters are no longer in existence. Now, instead of it going to movie theaters, then a few months later going to streaming, it's all going to go straight to streaming. So that's how fast it's going to happen. So instead of it having time to relive and your favorite movie coming back to fill in time, nah. All these fucking indie movies are coming. They're going to still be filling up slots just to fill up whatever space. But these big time fucking movie companies are going to be like, nope, straight to streaming, do it, go. I had to buy Hesher off Amazon because I never saw it in store. I don't know what the fuck Hesher is, but yes. You know, you're going to not see things in stores, dude. So, hey, what's up? We're complaining about movies. I was actually just about to get off of here, though. But then we got on to complaining about movies going to disappear and how it sucks because unless you own physical copies, you know, you're not going to be able to. Damn. Yeah, get on here earlier. Jeez, man. God. I've only been on here for 2 hours and 14 minutes. You know, it's 1:05 in the morning. Oh, my God. It's 1:05 in the fucking morning. Jesus. Yeah, I got to go to bed. But it will suck that eventually DVDs will be gone. You know, Blu-rays. I don't even like Blu-rays. You were in Valheim? The fuck is that? Are you playing Skyrim and shit? Yeah. But no, it's gonna be one of those things, dude, where streaming is the thing, but I prefer physical DVDs. Disc rot is also a thing. What you talking about, bro? Now you got me skirt. Now you got me worried. Now, see, I do have some digital movies. Like I have a hard drive that has a lot of digital copies of stuff. Not copies of films I've got, but digital releases that I have been able to obtain. Some of them have been from, you know, friends in the movie industries that have been like, hey, dude, you know, I have this movie we worked on. Would you like a copy? And I'm like, all right, like Spinal Disc. No. Film, movies, DVDs. You know, so I've gotten direct copies of films from studios. So, you know, things like that I've had before, you know, shit like that. So I have them on digital backup. But, dude, how'd you make a DVD fucking... And what the fuck? Why is everybody showing up when I was about to get off? Oh, God damn it, you bad timing people. Everybody's like, what up? Hey, yo, what's up? And I'm like, hey, everybody, we're about to get off here. Fuck, God damn it, now I got to stay on. It's 1 o'clock in the fucking morning. But I was like, I quit painting. I put my paints up. We're talking about DVDs now. God damn it. And, well, my fucking Facebook's dead. So goodbye, everybody. And so I can just end that. I don't give a shit. No, don't crap me. We can still hang out and chat for a minute if you don't mind. That's where I was at anyway. My Facebook, everybody kind of left over there because I already told them, hey, I'm about to go. And so everybody's like, all right, bye. Oh my God, it's 4 a.m. Where the fuck are you at? Where do you live? Jesus fuck. Go off, phone. Yeah, it's 2 there. Jesus. The fuck are you people still doing awake? Stop. No, go to bed. Oh, you started hopping streams, huh? Argentina. Where the fuck is that located? That's like over. I'm in the middle of America. I'm here. Argentina's like over that way, I think. Anyway, video games are a hell of a drug. Oh, and when is the film I made going on blue or on to 4K or Blu-ray? It's not. But thanks for making me feel good. But no, dude, actually, here's the deal. I will be doing a full-length feature film, South America. Okay. Wait, if it's in South America, how's it 4 hours different? Or 3 hours different? Because that's like straight down from me, isn't it? I'm like literally in the center of America. So South America goes like, because like Mexico is slightly over and down. And then South America is kind of like up, back over and down. So it's like straight down, bro. You should be like pretty close to the same time zone, I think. I have no idea what's going on. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, dude. But you know, I just paint stupid shit and say a bunch of dumb shit. And yeah, he was. But dude, actually the film, like it's here's the deal. We've already had the movie on a TV station in where was that? A dude contacted me and was like, bro, I do a horror channel thing here in, seems legit. Nothing makes sense anymore. But yeah, the horror movie was on, I gave him permission to broadcast it on a TV station in like Tennessee or something. It was over that way. I'm here. It was over here. And yeah, thanks. But you know, because he loved it. And it was a cool little film to have made. But because I did it with another guy, we split the film, right? His part is in it as well. So he has stake in it too. And the problem is legally, I can't really sell it, you know. Okay, Argentina is really far away then from Oklahoma. But like 5,500 miles, 5,442 miles away. All right, calm down, phone. I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, I can't really release it for profitable gain because there's going to be a lot of legalities, and he'll try to sue the fuck out of me if I do. For his part, I could contract him out and be like, dude, you know, I want to sell the film, or I want to release it on DVD or something like that. Your legality, your legal part would be 50% or percentage wise, whatever. We could work it out. Honestly, dude, it'd be a bigger headache than I want to fucking deal with. So I'm gonna leave that little film alone. Okay, that's why it's online for free. Fuck it. People can watch it there and say, dude, you suck. This movie was garbage. You're garbage. I'm happy with that. But I am going to do a full-length feature film sometime in the near future, and I've got a couple of things written. Storyline completely done. I have to get them put over. I do make films. Thank you for noticing. Dude, film is my life. Well, okay. First of all, I was a professional musician for about 20 years, and I'm very old. You can't tell because my beard's not gray yet, but I'm old. Hence the balding. But no, dude. I was like a professional musician for about 20-something years. Sir, make some good shit. You're a liar. And no thanks. I try to make good shit, but not. It's whatever. It's on my channel. You can find it. Just look at my stuff. Go back to the back. I got listings, like it says like DIYs and music and movie stuff, and I don't know, it's on there somewhere. But most of the stuff I do, man, is make stupid shit for fun. But I am going to fuck you, I don't lie. I was kidding. It was a joke. Jeez, relax. But you don't seem so old. I would have I would have gave you around 35. I'll take it. And but yeah, man. As far as it goes, I love film. Also, he's like 80. Shut up. He's right. No. Movies and music was my life. I love both with a passion, and I kind of stepped away from music a couple years ago on a professional level, and my bass guitarist died from cancer, and we lost our guitarist, not from anything bad. He just wanted to concentrate on life and his kids and his family. So we put everything on hold, and I have not stepped back into the music. So I'm like, man, you know what? I'm going to focus on film. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Well, I haven't really, I've never focused with online presence with the band. I've never given a shit about trying to make us online famous. It's always been very underground, very personal approach kind of thing, like the old school ways. And so when he died, I didn't really make it a big deal. I didn't really make it too public. I didn't really go out there. It was really weird, So, and dude, no, we're known. We were in our state. We have been around for a long time. And yeah, you did disappear for a long time, but we've been around for a long time, man. And we were known for being one of the most extreme bands, hands down, in this state. But because of that, we got banned a lot from playing places. So I have like a fake metal penis attachment and a grinder. So I'd shoot fucking sparks like 30 feet into the crowd and stuff like that. And, some venues don't like that. Keep in mind, I've got like peeled human faces that I wear, and we're all fucked up and all raw, and, it gets crazy and fun. But, we're pretty aggressive on stage, not like violent, but we get like, we're very like in the crowd, like, yeah, rah, and we have a good time. That's what we do. That's what it's all been about. And that's the whole point, man. So, after the music though kind of ended, right? I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna start doing dumb shit for fun and make some films and stuff like that. Oh, thanks. But dude, and yeah, we've been in our music's been in films, our music's been in radio commercials, video games. We got released in a video game quite a few years back. We've been world known. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not like, oh, we're the best band ever. I mean, we're not. But we've had our luck. We've been on tour. We've hung out with tons of fucking famous bands and shit. By the way, it doesn't make you cool. It just, a lot of them are complete douchebags. You do meet some cool people, but for the most part, a lot of them are dickbags. And I don't talk bad about who I don't like name them and be like, this band's a douchebag. But quite a few of them are, and you're kind of disappointed when you meet those people that you look up to, Like my drummer, he at one point, like there was a big name band that we got on their tour for a minute, and he went up to him and one of the vocalist guy, and he was like, man, I'm really proud to share a stage with you guys. Reach out to shake his hand. Dude looked up at him and was like, all right. That was it. And it crushed my drummer. Like my drummer was just like, and this is a guy that he looked up to. And I was just like, wow, that was a dick move. Like, yes, we're a band that's playing with you, but he's also a fan that looks up to you. Like, dude, come on. So never meet your heroes, dude. Never meet your heroes, Sounds like someone the cast of Jackass would hang out with. Who sounds like someone the cast of Jackass would hang out with? Like, you're talking about because I have a metal penis that shoots sparks? No, I'd never hang out with those guys. Those guys would like fuck me up. They'd like push me off a hill and I'd fall down and die. That'd be terrible. Actually, the Jackass guys sound like they'd be, I've followed Steve-O as he's gotten sober and changed his life. And, he sounds like an actual really good guy. He's doing a podcast now. And Now he seems like a really legitly good dude. So, oh, my band, yeah. Do you have any songs here on YouTube? Yeah. On my, well, we're all over the place. We're on Spotify and all those streaming bullshit. But God and Machine's the name of my band. You know, like I said, I've never been big on trying to push us online or in the digital world, underground. Oh yeah, like, you know, we've been all over the damn place. But right. But yeah, dude. On my channel here, there's like a bunch of the old live stuff. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. I didn't have lyrics to a song. And we didn't, like, my bassist did not want to play it live. My old bassist, not the one that died. Because the one that died was the replacement for my buddy Relic, who had been with the band for 7 years. And he just wanted, he was like, man, it's time for me to go. 7 years is a long time, but I'm out. And we said, okay, cool, man. You know, sorry to see you go, but we get it. But right before he left, we played with Mushroom Head at a place called the Diamond Ballroom. Really big fucking place, and massive crowd, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. Really great show. We had a song. It's called the Fuck You Revolution. Oh yeah, hey, look. We are the Fuck You Revolution. Yeah, I'm actually wearing the shirt. But the song's called the Fuck You Revolution. So the chorus is, we are the Fuck You Revolution. Right? Dude, Mushroom Head is sick as fuck. Do you two know each other? Yes. Kind of. A good buddy of mine is actually in their video that just popped out not too long back. Mr. Kennedy there. Which showed up to our show for one of his first Mushroom Head shows. Actually, it was that show that he showed up to our show. And we were trying to get him backstage to meet him because he was such a huge Mushroom Head fan. And he was a fan of ours. And we couldn't get him back there. But now he's literally best friends with them. And it's just been like this weird trifectum. It's a weird thing. We're not like knowing each other like good kind of thing necessarily, because, you know, they're busy motherfuckers and we're nobodies. But it's kind of ironic of the connection we have with them within like this immediate group thing. It's weird. So yeah, there's a knowing kind of thing that goes around, but we don't make it a habit of chatting with each other or anything like that. At the time, you know, a little bit here and there, sure, but you know, they were busy that show too, that specific show. Anyway, that wasn't the only time we played with them though, but that specific time, I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Oh, we did not have lyrics at the time for the Fuck You Revolution's second verse. So I was like, fuck it. There's a song, Milkshake, you know, my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. It's better. Right? All right. Well, before you go, that song, I ended up singing those vocals for that part, and it was just fucking hilarious. So I had hundreds of people that were just cracking the fuck up because all of a sudden I busted out shaking my titties to the Milkshake song. It was good times. So, right? So, but anyway, dude, yeah, thanks for tuning in. And dude, I mean, subscribe and like and share my channel. But not really, dude. If you want to check it out, it's all up there, bro. And go to sleep now because it's late. And yeah, it's like really fucking late. So I need to go to bed too. But you guys get me talking and I don't shut up ever. You know what I mean? I never stop shutting up. I'm just like, hey guys, pay attention to me. I need friends. Talk to me. Wee! Somebody paid attention to me? Nah, I'm lonely. All right, peace. If you know, maybe you should subscribe though. I do this dumb shit all the time, and it'd be great to have you as a regular come in and bullshit. I was skinny, dude. I was super skinny. And in 04, 05, bro, I used to weigh nothing, man. And then I got fat, you know. And then I got skinny again. Well, I didn't get skinny again. I got fat, and then I got buff as fuck, and then I got fat again, and now I'm still chubby. Hence my little chubby cheeks going on. That my daughter makes fun of me for all the time. And I kind of got the pudgy nose thing kind of happening too. So fuck you. But yeah. I used to be super skinny, dude. I weighed 120 pounds when my son was born in 04, 05. And get my grandma on stage. No, yeah, when I get my grandma on stage, dude, we all chubby now, boy. Yeah. So it happens. I take it you're watching some of the old videos. When I got my grandma on stage, my grandma didn't know that people gave a shit about me. My grandma used to always tell me, excuse me, goddamn. My grandma always used to make fun of me and tell me that everything I do was garbage. And at that show, we had 350 people packed in there because we were at capacity of that building. Yeah. And I think we had 350 people that night in the building packed out. And that wasn't including us. So technically we were over capacity. That wasn't including the bands and shit. But that place was fantastic. Packed the fuck out. And so my grandma, before we hit the stage and shit, my grandma was like, and these people like you? They like your music? And I'm all, yeah, grandma. We're the reason these people are fucking here, you know? And she was just like, wow, I didn't realize. I'm like, yeah, grandma, just fucking watch. It's like you just hang out and watch. You're about to see what the fuck I actually do, you know? And she's always been negative as fuck to me. My whole life has been super negative by my grandma because she just doesn't get it. We went up there and we rocked hard fucking balls, and my grandma was just like, oh my God, they even like the cuss words and everything. And then I was like, man, get my grandma up here, you know, and my grandma, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I told her I was going to bring her on stage. I was like, man, I'm going to get you on stage, grandma. And she's like, no, you better not. I was like, I'm going to get you on stage, grandma. And it was pretty funny, but I did. So that worked. Yes, I am a garbage, Grams, but I'm a grade 8 garbage. Pretty much. And, but no, it was good times. You know, it was good times because then my grandma came up there and, who's the best band? That's right. I was going to say, fuck you. And she was just trying to be cool for everybody. Good job, grandma. And it worked. Everybody at that point there thought my grandma was the best thing ever. And I was all right, good job. Good job. So, what the fuck is this? Ugh, I've been staring at it all day. Oh, it's some baby Post-it notes? Whatever. Sure, why not? Well, it's kind of neat that some random guy jumped in the broadcast and I made a new friend. Neat. From South America. Well, that's neat. Well, hopefully he digs what we doing up and subs and becomes a regular and can bullshit with us. And nice. I should really go the fuck to bed. It's 1:30 now. I might pop some food in my fucking face hole. And, you know, huzzah. I might pop some food in my face hole, and then I'll have to finish this one later. And, oh, this one here is the one I was working on most recently. Yeah, there we go. But it's nowhere close to being done. But I thought I would finish some of the other ones first, just to get them done. But this one's not even finished. I'm like, oh, I just don't even think I care. I think I'm going to say it's done. Fuck it. Nah, I got to fix that at least. Fuck it. Damn it. I really do have to fix that part at least. I says fart noise. I'll get to it eventually. Oh, man. But let me put it down here for now. Let me put this one down here for now. Oh. Put this one back up here for now. Scoot that back a little bit. Garlic knots. Fuck you, bro. Get this. I was going to make spaghetti tonight, and I got garlic knots earlier. Because they're good. But I'm going to probably just make spaghetti tomorrow. Fuck yeah, because it's good. And eat garlic knots. Dude, you're a psychic. But anyway, yeah, come back. Check it out. Anyway, yeah, come back. Check it out later tomorrow. I don't know, man. I'll do this again. It's either usually like, now it's been like this, noon, 6 o'clock, or around 10 o'clock is my three main times. I don't even know. Tomorrow's what? Wednesday? Or tomorrow Thursday? What the fuck is today? I don't know. I don't know where I'm at. I do know I have to mail that off. So I don't know what's going on. But yes, anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go now. And good Lord. You just want to like pull your fucking face off. Look at that. Huh. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed now. Been fun, guys. So tomorrow, maybe noon, maybe 6, maybe 10 o'clock. Fuck it, whenever I feel like fucking doing it. Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. And I don't mean tomorrow is in today. I mean tomorrow is in when I go to bed and wake the fuck up. Because that's how time works. But anyway, been fun. And I'll catch you guys later. So thanks. And somebody else just joined in right when I'm going to bed. So good night to whomever that is too. Yeah. So goodbye. Bye-bye. Good night, night. Sleep time. Okay then. Yeah.